Hello Hatch, Ian Taylor here. I own Carry Norfolk. We're a bicycle courier service. We started out in March, and right now we're actually just delivering for restaurants and anything else that we can carry on our bicycles. So built a website you can go to carrynorfolk.com. You can request anything, and within our dispatcher then gets that information, and then we'll try and find the item that you requested. If we can find it, then we'll then contact you, text, phone, whatever, however we can reach you to let you know that we found it. Communicate the delivery fee, and then if each party says yes, then we go get it, pay for it, bring it to you, and then just use Square for you to pay it back and then pay us the delivery fee in addition to that. So in that process, there's a lot of things that can be automated and can be made much smoother. So instead of us just texting you at each step, you can actually use GPS location to be able to track the person and everything that's going on. And another thing that we're delivering for is restaurants, and the restaurant piece is really where I see a lot of the other courier services going to, because the old traditional messenger service of delivering court documents and accounting documents is going to electronic filing. So in that, they're losing that market and having to find other things that they can move. With that, I originally partnered with OrderUp. They're an online ordering infrastructure so that I could have customers ordering the food online, and then I would immediately get the information. I could send out a rider to go to a restaurant, pick up the food, and then take it to the customer. They get 8 to 14% of that order volume, and I just get $2 delivery fee plus whatever tip that they give the rider. So obviously that's not really scalable, and that's not a lot of money that I'm getting either. So I've already branched out, and now I do phone deliveries or phone orders. So if someone were to call the restaurant and say, hey, I want to get this food, instead of them having to tell the customer to hang up and then get online to make the order, they can just accept the order and then contact me, which through another web form I already created, and then have one of my riders go out, pick up the food, but then we have to take a picture of it. So I got iPhones for my riders that take a picture of the receipt, so that way I can track all that information and know all the numbers, and then I take 8% of that total order volume. So this is a pain in the ass of keeping track of all of this information, all this data, and this is all stuff that other courier services, as they get into this more niche of a market, are also experiencing. And a lot of this piece is what I want to automate and what I want to spend Hatch of actually creating the backend, the enterprise solution piece of it, the part where I can connect the customer, the store where the item is being purchased, and the riders. So in all of that, the customer needs to be updated on when they're to be able to make the order, and then they need to be updated that the item's been picked up, and that once it's there, to have the quality assurance that, hey, did your item arrive correctly and well, and all of that, and to be able to go and actually make sure that the orders or the items in the store or the items at the restaurant, whatever it is that's being picked up, whether it's beer or wine, to be able to have that food or item ready when it's going to get picked up at the store. Then once the rider gets it, the dispatcher needs to be able to keep track of that rider actually went and got the item, and that the rider is also going to the correct location, and all of that information going back and forth. Right now, a lot of the courier services are using old legacy systems that are the same as your larger courier services, where people are transporting big volumes of things and much larger things that bicyclists don't really worry about, and it's also not as quick. So having something where it's all available on mobile and is easily and quickly usable are things that I'm now solving already for Carry Norfolk. So Carry Norfolk is kind of like the first customer of this enterprise software that I want to build and then really scale and then sell out to other courier services. I already talked with a guy that owns a courier service in Texas, Austin, Texas, Bike Beat Messengers. And he's paying $500 a month for one of these legacy systems, and he's already agreed to start testing my system out once I have it built. So I want to get into Hatch so that I can build out this system quicker than what it's going to take me to just build it out myself. Thanks.